Hello， 晚安，晚安。哎呦，我听到自己的声音，你们这样听到我声音吗？哎呦，我听到自己的声音，你们这样听到我声音吗 ？OK， 应该是没有什么问题吧？我现在的声音会不会太小声？这样会不会 ？OK， 这样子应该可以吧？安安、于安，晚上好。好，我们今天来继续霍格华兹的传承，好不好？我还是在这里开场先讲一下，就是因为我相信这段时间应该蛮多人有在玩这款游戏的。那如果就是有看到一些人家游玩的过程，或者是剧情啊什么的，就是可以讨论，但是不要爆雷，对，因为就是对我没有玩过，我也没有去看别人家的实况，所以对，好，那我们反正今天差不多就先开始。OK。苏查哈尔灿，我觉得我取这个名字真的很棒。不知道大家有没有看过，他是那个武状元苏乞儿，周星驰的某一部电影，对。然后里面的主角就叫苏乞儿。OK， 我们上次跟费格教授讲话。
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
好嘞。
Did I hear you and?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she...
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. 按下 ESC， 按下 M， 开启任务。OK， 这是主线任务是吧？解锁以后 ，OK， 请任务请右键。哦 ，Hello， 海安。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
初级黑魔法防御学，所以我这边是从这边出去的。哎，魔法哦，按下 ESC 查看哦，速钱。OK， 等级1，我现在是一个等级1的菜逼吧。OK。哦，它会有指引哎。
Revelio，
哦，上面。哦 ，Stupefy， 笑死。
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hagrid, perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Whoa.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. 按住空白键，往上，空白键，往上，往上。Leviosa。
Levioso。
腾空？难道你不知道腾空式游戏是这种类型的？是 PVP 游戏中这
Let's try something a little larger.
制胜的关键吗？越多腾，比起高伤害，越多腾空越能恶心的啊！不，我是说越能决定关键。Hello， 德尔格山，是这样的。我知道输出固然重要，但是 CCG 可以足够，就有足够的时间输出。OK， 使出基础魔法，使用基础魔法。
See how the dummy deflected your cast.
弹开了咒语。
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done.
Well done.
Levioso. Levioso.
Okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Duel.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego.
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know. Protego. Levioso. Complicates things.
下去吧。PK 赛。
I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
有指派作业吗？好哦。
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
我之前有跟中魔上啊 ，Hello， Hello， 晚安。不愧是死在这个时候就要这样。
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you
不
like,
愧
but
是
I
史
know
莱哲林的
better.
学生都很
Magic
拽。
requires intention and talent. You know,
Hello，
you
拜拜
might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
哦，
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock
居然
tower
也是史莱林
entrance.
的学生，没
If
错，
you're interested.
这是个好问题。
Till
我不觉
next
得
time.，
我应该是史莱哲，我觉得
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
赫卡特是谁啊？
Revelio.
The Value，吼吼，有宝箱哎，这是什么？哦，等级锁定 ，OK。
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
No anymore。
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
会，哎，没有哦，好
Revelio.
The Value，哦，都狗。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
知道怎么用
Revelio.
The Value，OK， 这应该是已经开了吧？哦，我现在是要去魔咒学，魔咒课，OK，阿文入错学院了。哦，上面吗？前往魔咒课，这边。
Revelio.
哎，黑魔法。
I cannot do this for all eternity. I won't talk about this.
在头上吗？哦，看起来是。哎呦，这样会晕呢。那边的同学不要攻击传送点。
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
I sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
哦，你怎么在这里？这个是什么？哦，进不去。好的。OK。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year
这罗
5
南
of charms.
真
Now,
是好
this
嗨
will
哦！
be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
遗忘咒是吧？OK。
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm. Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
对啊，
Now
教
let's
授
put
感觉
those
下一秒就会
textbooks
甩
to
饼。
use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
教授，你不要看我啊！我今天第一天入学啊。OK。速前。
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. 这是一个 I've always found that fun
说
goes
走
hand
就
in
走的
hand
教
with
授
mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
为什么召唤咒？发出满足的声音。
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
发出友善的声音。等一下，我觉得好尬哦。等下，你们看到在
Very
转是不是
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
拉进
Now,
顺手
I
点
could
击
keep
分
talking
配。
about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Accio. Excellent. Not to worry.
什么意思？
That's it. Stay
哦，我懂了，要停下来是不是 ？OK。
Akio.
Very good.
哦，原来是这样哦。发
Very
出真
good.
的。
Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
跟我一样，直接掉下去啊！
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Oh.
That is how it's done.
轮到苏灿了。
Happens to the best
哎
of
呀
us.
哎呀哎呀！
Watch this.
好啊，秀啊，就给你秀，好不好？ 啊，太早停了。
Excellent.
Let us see this.
哇哇，被秀烂。
There we go.
Akio.
会撞到，你其实可以撞。哦，原来我可以撞他的，是不是？哦。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
障碍赛是吧
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
这才是一个称职的史莱哲林。
That is how it's done.
Accio.
给格斗里。哎，我调一下角度啊。OK， 来，3、2、1。
Don't lose your composure.
一直想出奥波。哎，我知道了。所以我在拉的时候是能移动的，对不对 ？OK。
Accio.
，Very good, both of you. Well done.
不要打。我也觉得我做的很棒，我好像知道为什么我会在史莱哲林。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the lot.
你没有因为失败而气馁。
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
他的 EQ 也是很高哎。Hello， 张总。
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
天哪，太好笑了。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very
所以不拿魔杖比较强，而不拿魔杖不是啊？那
Is Ouagadougou a
为什么要拿
castle
魔杖
like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
他刚刚说
I do
他来
miss
自乌干达的时候，
But I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
他刚刚说他来自乌干达的时候，
Professor Ronan wants to
我
talk
脑
to
中
you.
一直闪过我
Better
跟
not
大
keep him
forever。
waiting. Until next time.
虽然我知道不一样， 他是讲乌干达，但我真的一直想接乌干达。
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know
Revelio.
work on humor.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but
a word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
我是不知道我有没有更大的成长，但是我觉得更大的乐趣。
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
注意，罗南教授的课后授业。
Regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
魔咒学完成，好的。
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
哦，显然不是只有不逊色的问题。
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
跟教授课后的魔装对决，听起来有点不太妙哎。这是哪
？Revelio。
哦，在下面的 Revelio。
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uproar.
猫猫哦。 哪种课后授业做作业啊？有猫就先撸。好的。
Stop it, Peeves! You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves! Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boots and it
他
wasn't
这个如果
black.
我有个疑问，
You're all in
如果
trouble
皮皮
with
鬼
Professor Black.
Watch yourself.
砸死了砸死了学生会怎样？不知道封面全校哦。这样怎么输入啊？咦？这是应该要输入什么东西就可以开启？等级一锁定。
They say herbology is the study of magic.
Accio。
这里是哪里？
Levioso。
哦。
Revelio。
哦，我干了什么？我做了什么？哎，头上有东西是不是？ 哦，在上面。
Levioso。
这是三柜吗
？Revelio。
哦。哦。 直接无视了左边的问号，左边问号是什么？左边有问号吗？我刚有东西吗？ 嘿。
Revelio.
好，所以这边是，我现在找你哪里？按下 M。OK。这角色根本是你吧，美凤，笑死。往下吗？刚刚门那边有个问号啊！啊？哪里？会？这下面是不是
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Nothing to go with that. That plan was supposed to be fun.
Revelio.
哦，头上的话是这边吗？哦吼，扣扣。
Levioso. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Protego. Lumos. Levioso.
等一下，所以这边有一个火可以开，是不是？这下面有
Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
OK.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm not looking forward at all.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Not that I'm going to find out, mind you.
Where did you get your dragon hide gloves? I saw you handling that.
Accio. Lumos.
Went mysteriously missing.
Perhaps you can meet me after herbology and show me how I'm supposed to do that thing with the soil? I'm sure Garlic wouldn't mind us going to one of the greenhouses to practice.
I can't wait until I'm a 6th year. Then I won't have to waste my time with herbology anymore. I'll miss
我不知道把它放到哪里去啊。
My little sisters will be so happy to see me over the holiday.
Revelio.
看起来像是我把它放到哪里去。
If you ask any Hufflepuff, they'll tell you there's a badger in their common room.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology.
哦，已锁定。所以
Why
看起
study
来
in the common room when you can be outside in the fresh air? I'd rather be in the courtyard than any day.
Oh Oh, my mother makes the most delicious Alahotzi fudge. Can barely fit into my school.
I bet garlic had a saying. You could do better than that.
Revelio.
这边晚上是哪里呀？ 这个方向吗？看起来像是在这附近。刚刚新到那个画吗
Revelio.
猫猫，猫猫。 这只猫猫的花色不一样。啊，好，吓死我！楼上吗？喂，这边有路。哎，又有一只猫猫。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching it on fire.
Revelio.
Oh, 等一下，我们看一下现在干嘛。 追踪任务。
If someone gets struck by a cursed room, we do hope it's you.
Revelio.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
Off on another adventure, are we?
哦，这边。奇怪，为什么才刚开始玩我就开始打哈欠了
Revelio.
哦，猫猫。这边，喵。哎，这边有个东西可以看，是不是走里面？
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Ah, there you are.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
还好啊，前几堂课还蛮开心的，就是用魔杖电的，用魔杖跟蝙蝠揍了一下几下同学，然后就是把人家得分的东西做下去而已啊，没什么，对，没什么，都比那个。
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
幻术配方。
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
吼吼！所以我现在是卫师礼，这个任务完成，要去找罗南教授。罗南教授。
Revelio.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More
frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay.
This is the right area. wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it.
Got it.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Okay, brilliant.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Revelio.
Revelio.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
哦，所以有人失恋，那我可以把这个来。啊，没事，对不起。完成作业。OK， 好，接下来下一个任务。走喽！诶
Revelio.
哦，在里面是不是？吼吼。
Levioso. Revelio.
噔噔噔噔噔噔。
Levioso. Accio.
Oh. OK.
Revelio.
上面有东西，这个是什么
There's simply too much information.
Lumos.
滚动。哦。
Revelio.
好，这个等一下再来。OK。下去。
Lumos.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something
Lumos.
illuminating that solves it.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
My little chock full of questions about Hogwarts. Merlin helped.
Hogwarts must have hundreds.
Dun 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 dun.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
是啊，他就在上面看的。
How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Revelio.
More! I should have seen that.
哦，我们现在要去捡任务，我忘记这回事。这是什么？哦，这是任务是不是
Is everything all right?
Is everything all right?
Hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
非礼书架 ，OK， 这里吗？
I'm going to have to use Akio to get those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
OK， 4 more to go， 还有4本。转这个就晕了。
Akio。
Akio。2つ。噔噔噔。
Akio。
哦，太远了，是不是 ？OK， that's right。OK， 还有1本 ，that's one。这个会晕呢。
Akio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
OK。
Revelio.
会。OK。拿去。
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Revelio.
Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
对吼，还有偷看日记的这个选项。酷哦。下 M。哦，我们先去解任务好了。最终任务 ，OK。
Revelio.
Revelio. What's this? Ooh. Toro.
Revelio.
请问一下，现行的是我的同学吗
Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
Imelda Reyes is on her way.
大猫，木猫，大猫。哎，这下面是不是？
Professor Howard is going to quiz us on rare wolf features. Can't wait.
Revelio.
I'm riding a hippogriff. You'll soon learn that
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Levioso. Revelio.
Levioso. Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. guys, look.
What's going on? Revelio.
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
哦，可以采集耶。吼，哪里
？Revelio.
no.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Revelio.
Already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
禁忌森林.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Revelio.
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Well, I don't find her biology the least.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and
One
terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Revelio.
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Ooh.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
按下 N 导航 ，OK。哇哦！好，我们就先去这个是什么
Merlin.
blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you.
It's you.
Just a moment, please.
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Shall we?
No, not you.
Not you.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
Not you.
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Whoa.
Goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
Hello, Zhejian.
Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
There you are.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
魔杖定制的环节 ，OK。魔杖风格
，Curious indeed。
白色好好看哦。变体是什么
？How intriguing。
环状呢？
Curious indeed.
经典，这个好了，螺旋。
How intriguing.
灰绿色，木头选择。魔杖定制时间。
Curious indeed.
灵活度不易完全好了。龙星选，稳定。
Phoenix feather.
Phoenix.
Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think?
好配哦，这个颜色好配哦。
Extraordinary.
不是倒吸和弦。
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new one's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
好了，我想差不多今天先到这里好了，因为我要去洗澡了，我还没有回来，我回来到现在还没有洗澡。好，那因为其实我有点头晕啦，我们今天差不多就先到这里，那我们就来储存一下。要怎么储存啊？辛苦了，大家辛苦了。储存游戏，这个。好的，那我们今天差不多就先到这里。大家如果想睡的话，早点去休息。我先去洗澡了。下次什么时候开，其实我不太清楚，但是应该还会再开，就再找时间。对，好，那我们今天差不多就先到这里。那早点休息。明天晚上应该不会开了，明天晚上我要到9点才下班，所以应该是不会开。好嘞，那今天就这样吧。好的，各位啵啵啵啵。